RusAme reader, Crow Song, and today I will be reading to you from One Way Out by Alien Limeade. Now, on to Chapter 16. Hello again. Russia's point of view. I had no idea you were looking for us, I told my sister calmly. Of course we would. You're our brother. Why wouldn't we search? Well, I wasn't exactly the nicest to you guys before this happened, I said and looked down, ashamed of what had happened. Russ, just because we have an argument doesn't mean we don't love you anymore. Besides, fighting over stupid shit is pretty normal in our family. You just have to remind yourself that they still love you. Or at least, that's what I do, she said and smiled before facing away. Those words. I've been making things so hard on them that they have to remind themselves I still love them. They shouldn't have to do that. They should know all the time that I love them. I leaned into Belarus and hugged her once again. I love you. I hope I can be a better brother to you. She slowly pushed away from the hug and looked up at me like she was going to say something. So, what's going on over here? I hear Ukraine say. I turned my head to the side and looked at him. Nothing, I say with a smile. How long have you both been searching down here? America asked. Well, when we found out about you being lost, we were worried. Russ was too. We decided to wait one day to see if you would come back home, and when you didn't, we left and went searching. I watched as Belarus walked forward and stood next to him. I'm sorry we fought Ukraine. I'm sorry for everything I've done to both of you, I said, putting my ears back slowly, letting the pain hit me once more. They must have noticed because America came and rubbed his head under my chest and started to purr. I felt my face become red. I let out a soft smile, enjoying the affection. Wait, are you two together or something? Ukraine asked. I completely forgot about them being here, and it's been a second. Wow, they don't even know about us yet. This is just great. Well, I guess you could say, Wow, are you kidding me? I try to speak, and that's all that comes out? Incredible. Can I just die right now? I look at the ground, embarrassed, and hear America laugh. Yeah, we are, I hear him say calmly to them. I look up and see him smiling at me. Aw, that's awesome, you two, Belarus said and smiled. Thanks, I say in reply. Well, now that we found you two, I think we better get out of here. I'm not sure where you live, America, but I bet we can find it once we get uphill. There's 2 ways to get back up, considering how far out we are. I think it's best if we keep traveling forward. The other way should be closer, Belarus said. Wait, how do you know so much about this place? We've never been down here, I asked. Sometimes Dad would come out here when we were small, and one time I got to go with him. Usually it was in the winter when he came in hopes of finding food if it was scarce back at home. My mind's still a bit foggy down here, but I do remember there being 2 ways because Dad always made sure to remind me in case I got lost from home. Wow, I feel stupid now. I could have known the way back if I had went out with Dad more in the winter. That would be great if you all could help me when we get back. Thank you, America said. Of course. Bellers replied, and leaped out of the trees. We all followed behind as she took lead. Russ, I heard Ukraine say to me. Yes, I replied. I'm sorry for everything I've done too. I hope we can move forward and become better. Hearing him say that made me smile. I put my head against his. I know we will, I replied and saw him smile back at me. He then walked next to Bowers and started to talk to her. I looked back at America. You coming? I asked him while smiling. Yeah, I'm just giving you all a moment. Are you guys good now? Definitely, I replied and looked forward at my siblings. I think this time it will really change for the better. Ukraine point of view. I walked next to my sister and looked back at my brother once more. I noticed him talking to America. That made me smile. So, are we going to talk about them? I asked Belarus quietly. Of course. How can we pass over that? She replied. Did you know Russ was a gay? No, not a clue. To be honest, I didn't think he even wanted a relationship with anyone in a romantic way. He never talked about relationships with us or that he liked anyone. Do you think he knew May before all this? She asked me. Maybe, but I'm not sure. He's never talked about America. But like you said, he never talked about relationships with us. I replied. Well, I'm glad he found someone. I like America. He's nice. Even though Russia seems sad and angry to us most of the time, he does have a heart, and I'm sure is lovable. Yeah, you're right. Maybe America will help him feel happier. He definitely seemed happy when he saw us. I said, that's because he was happy to see us. It's been a while since we've seen him like this. I think it's nice, don't you? She asked. Yeah, it is, I replied to her. I looked back at the two once more. America is nice. I know Russ has been sad due to our past, so seeing him like this is great. It's a relief, honestly. I don't know what would happen if he was sad forever. Maybe America will become a part of our family. That wouldn't be bad. No, wait, he has a family of his own. Will we all be family? Would his family even be okay with this? I don't know. I'm not sure if I should be thinking about this, though. Getting back home should be the main concern. I'm glad they're both happy. I know it makes me and my sister, too. America's point of view. I walked next to Russia while following the siblings. I think they like me, thankfully. They're really sweet cats, and I'm glad they're all okay with each other now. Your siblings are really nice. I'm glad you all are good with each other, I told Russia. Me too, he said while smiling. I watched as he faced the ground. I think he's glad there's no longer bad blood between them all. Hey, can I tell you something? I asked him. He hummed and looked over at me. I love you, I told him and smiled. I could already feel my face become a little bit red after saying that. He smiled back at me and became a bit red too. I love you too, Mary, he replied. Mary. Wow. I haven't been called that name in forever. I felt my smile go away. May? Are you okay? I heard Russia ask. I looked over at him. Oh, yeah, I'm fine, I said and let out a small chuckle. Did I do something wrong? he asked me and put his ears back. Oh, great. Now he thinks this is his fault. No, you're fine. It's just the name Mary. I haven't been called in forever. Only 2 other cats in my life have ever called me it. My mother when I was little, and an old friend. Oh, I'm sorry if I offended you by saying it, he told me and looked back at the ground. No, it's okay. You can call me it if you want. I don't mind. I think it's cute, I told him. He smiled in reply and rubbed his head against mine. We continued to walk as I let my thoughts run through my mind. China used to call me that all the time. He's a really kind cat. I wonder if he was one of the cats sent out to search for me that Belarus talked about. Guys, I think we have a problem, I hear Ukraine say, making me snap out of my thoughts. Oh, great. What is it now? Russia's point of view. I hope America isn't too mad at me for calling him Mary. He says he isn't, but it definitely made him feel something. I'm not sure what, though. Guys, something's wrong, I hear Belarus say. What is it? I ask. Ukraine thinks he sees someone, she replies and looks in the direction he is. Oh great, not again. I already had my sister jump at me. Who the hell is it now? I look forward and look straight ahead. Yep, the figure looks like a cat. Well, this is amazing luck, isn't it? Look, whoever you are, we don't want any trouble, okay? I say loudly. The figure slowly moved forward, becoming clearer. Their fur seems to be fully red. Soon, they start running towards us. I don't know if they're trying to fight us or what, but we don't have time for this shit. I put out my claws, ready to attack. Wait, what? They're slowing down. Who are you? Belarus yells at them. Oh no. Oh hell no. You've got to be fucking with me. Hello, China says. And that's the end of this chapter. I hope you enjoyed. Anyway, I'd like to invite you to join the Discord, which is linked down in the description below. That being said, I hope you have a nice rest of your day, night, or whatever it is for you. Just enjoy your time. And I will see you tomorrow.